Hey guys, hope you are all well. This is Jack sharing my best loadout for the Mp5 in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Hope you guys like this video, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. So in this video, I have 3 loadouts based on the player type. All of them are focused on what the SMG gun does best, destroying people up close. All 3 loadouts are good in my opinion, but I'll let you know which build is my favorite later in this video. Alright, so starting off, the first loadout, I have the monolithic suppressor, Merc foregrip, 45 round mags, sleight of hand, and the 1 MW laser. So let's talk about this. Why did I choose the monolithic suppressor? Range. SMGs already has terrible range. I like to maximize it because I can't guarantee I will always have the optimum range for maximum damage when shooting a player. Having more range makes the sweet spot bigger. The monolithic suppressor also has a silencer. If I have a choice, I always prefer the silencer, just so I'm not as obvious when I'm shooting a player. Even if a good player isn't phased by a silencer, it's still more difficult to face than not having one. The Merc foregrip. I contemplated about the Merc foregrip and Commando foregrip, but with the Mp5's terrible range, I prefer not hindering my movement speed so that I can get to my opponents faster. The hipfire is also a huge benefit. In this build, I've also focused on it and attached a 1 MW laser so that the hipfire is even better. And the good thing about the 1 MW laser is that it doesn't hinder the gun even further. So I've also attached the 45 round mags because the default 30 mags isn't enough when facing multiple enemies. It's good to have. And lastly, I've attached the sleight of hand because 45 rounds sometimes isn't good enough either. So the reloading can hinder my advancement at times. So sleight of hand helps reduce that as well. When you guys try these loadouts, I'd recommend playing on Shipyard, just as you can feel the difference between the loadouts in the same game. Okay, so for the second loadout, I have the monolithic suppressor, Merc foregrip, 45 round mags, sleight of hand, and the Forged Tac ultralight. The only difference is that I have the Forged Tac ultralight stock over the 1 MW laser. This build still has pretty good hipfire, but it's for players that prefer to aim down sight whenever they can. This keeps you moving fast while aiming down sight. When the game is more on a lockdown and I need to peek around corners with aim down sights, I prefer to have the Forged Tac ultralight. It keeps me moving fast, popping in and out, and easier to pop that headshot than hipfire. I still prefer the Merc foregrip for this build for when players rush me and when I'm not ready. Good to have that hipfire. So that is my second build. So for my third and final Mp5 loadout, I have the monolithic suppressor, Merc foregrip, 45 round mags, sleight of hand, and the 5 MW laser. That's right, it's pretty much the first build, but better hipfire and sprint to fire speed. If you are an aggressive player that does not mind the green laser visible to enemy players, this is better than the first build by far. It's crazy fun and definitely built for the run and gun player. Alright, so these are my 3 Mp5 loadouts. They are all very similar with tiny tweaks depending on playstyle and situations. Depending on how I feel like playing, I may switch between them. However, as discussed, I do have a favorite or default as you would say, and that is the second loadout. I find that the Forged Tac ultralight gives me the ability to push or peek a corner quickly with aim down sights if I wanted to. Gives me more versatility. But seriously, all these builds are great. Try them all out and see which one suits you best. And that's it. My Mp5 loadout video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you didn't, please comment on how I can improve. Words of encouragement is always appreciated. See you guys in the next video.